Precautions for prayer. Prayer means salah. It is also known as namaz. Prayer is the second the five pillars in the Islamic faith as daily obligatory 5 times every day at prescribed time. Timings of prayer. Each of the five prayers has a prescribed time measured by the movement of the sun. They are between dawn and sunrise, Fajr. After the sun has passed is Zohar. When afternoon shadow length, Asr. Just after sunset, Maghrib. And around nightfall, Isha. Salah must be prayed in his time unless there is a compelling reason preventing this. Forbidding or detested timing. When the sun is due to rise, when the sun is setting, after the obligatory prayer of Fajr and Asr, any nafil or any missed prayer are forbidden. After the Imam stand up to deliver the khutbah on Friday, until such time as obligatory prayer is offered, all form of prayers are forbidden. You cannot be offered at sunrise, true noon or sunset. The prohibition against salah at these times is to prevent the practice of sun worship. Some Muslims offer voluntary prayers immediately before and after the five prescribed prayers. At forbidden during prayers. To say Alhamdulillah when someone sneezes. To make any sound when the Imam commits an error. Say something upon hearing good or bad news. Eating or drinking during the prayer. By mistake speak to someone. By mistake respond someone greeting. At detested during prayer. To play with one's clothes. To click one's finger. To look up the sky. To look around. To close one eye during prayer. Men praying with head uncovered. Men praying with their arms open. Now let's watch the video.
وما خلقت الجن والإنس إلا ليعبدون
تقال العثار العظام به ويغد الهوى ككبش ذبيح بذكر
Hi friends, today we will talk about the prayer through which we find peace, forget about our concerns, take a deep breath, pray and show our gratitude to the most beloved. We as Muslims have to perform our prayer properly since it has a vital importance. So in order to keep our mistakes at a minimum level, we have to know the wrong things we do during our prayer. First, run into the mosque. Since we are the last minute people, usually we leave home when the adhan time approaches. If the azan is being recited at that time, then we run to catch the community in the mosque. And this is one of the mistakes we do unconsciously. Our Prophet says, if the prayer has started, do not run for it, but just walk calmly and pray whatever you get and complete whatever is missed. Second, another mistake is performing nafil prayer after the iqamah. In another hadith, our Prophet says, when the iqamah has been called for the prayer, then there is no prayer except the obligatory. Third, while starting the prayer, not saying the takbir properly and not raising hands enough are among the common mistakes. According to the narratives, it is said that Allah's Messenger used to raise both his hands up to the level of his shoulder when opening the prayer and on saying the takbir. Fourth, looking around while performing the prayer. When the Prophet was asked about looking right and left in prayer, he replied, "It is a way of stealing by which Satan takes away a portion from the prayer of a person." Fifth, one of the mistakes made unconsciously is raising the feet off the floor during the sujood. Our Prophet says, "I've been ordered to prostrate on 7 bones. 2 of these bones are the feet fingertips, so we should make sure that our fingertips are on the floor." Sixth, performing the prayer quickly is one of the biggest mistakes, and people who don't perform the prayer properly doesn't aware of the importance of this. Seventh, putting our forearms to the floor during the sujood. Our Prophet says, "Do not rest your forearms to the floor like a dog while prostrating." Eighth, lastly, one of the mistakes that we especially witness in Jummah prayer is crossing in front of a person performing the prayer. Yes, friends, it is an obligation for us to have a knowledge about the subjects like prayer, fasting, zakat, and hajj. In order to perform these worships in a better way, we have to have an information on. May Allah grant us performing our worships in a proper way.